Alrighty, folks, how is everybody going? Welcome. Got some more Lego The Lord of the Rings for all of you. This one is going to be level 8, the Dead Marshes free play. So, as you can see on the right, we are going to be sweeping up the 10 Minikits, the Blacksmith Design, and you'll notice only 2 treasure items this time. Still going to show you all 3, but one of them was already physically collected in story. So, you know, we won't be credited for it this time around. Also, True Adventure is 65,000, but we already grabbed that in the story, and I'm sure you did as well. But anyway, select Dead Marshes. Be sure to pick free play. Make sure you've got Berserker. If not, check out the free play preparations video. Anyways, as we load in, we're immediately going to start with Minikit 1. So in the front left side, swap to Gimli and do a jump slam to smash that crack with this axe. Then you can build these parts into a jetty here. Then use Mary or any sort of like fishing rod treasure item that you've got to fish out a fish from the water. Of course, make sure you're doing this, doing the perfect fish, so hitting the button at the right time as the rope disappears, because then you'll that's just going to help you get that 20 perfect fishes achievement. Then anyways, we'll throw that fish over at that target in the back left side, and then that will reveal the Minikit, so sweep that up. Then here over on the kind of front right side, we're going to do a jump slam to smash another crack, and that's going to be 1 of 5. So there are 5 cracks throughout the level, and that will be for Minikit 4. So we're going to be grabbing a few more Minikits before we get the 5th crack. Speaking of cracks, the second one is in the back of that island here. So smash it. Then on the same island in the middle, you can dig up the treasure item. However, that one was already grabbed in story, and I don't think that one is quite like the treasure item in the previous level that you were supposed to get in story, which of course we didn't get credited for in story. Yeah, if you're curious about that, feel free to check out level 7, yeah, free play. But anyways, we're just completing a little bit more story, making our way across to this island here. And at kind of the front middle side, if you look out in the water, you should notice a little shrub floating on the water. So just jump out to it. Then a path of other leaves will reveal itself. So just run across them and then pull on that grapple like hook at the front there. Just the hook, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's just a hook. Use Sam's rope to pull in it, and then that'll cause the Minikit to go flying over there. Pick it up. Then over here on the far right side of the island, you'll notice another crack here. So we've got to use Gimli to jump and slam it, but for some reason, I kept like jumping into the water. Of course, that's not what you want to do. You want to hit the damn thing. But anyways, once you got that, we're gonna keep on with the story. Got to extinguish some more fires. I try to jump over there to that next part of the level, but I have to go the long way around. So once we cross through the swamp here and get to this group of islands, over on the left, there's another crack, so we're going to smash that, and that is going to be number 4. So almost got all of those, which is nice. So then I'm like, I need both my characters for this next little task, and my other character was way back at like the beginning of the level. So we just make our way back, and then we have to jump on that like pump there, so our other character can fill up their bucket. Then I extinguish the fires. Then over here on this next island in the back left side, you'll notice a strength handle. So use Berserker or Sauron or Shagrat as well to pull on the strength handle. Then a crocodile will come out of that little like cave there, and it'll swim over to some baby crocodiles over on the left. Then the egg there will bust open with the, or will hatch, I guess, with the Minikit inside it. So just jump across the leaf in the water there and snag up Minikit 3. Then we're going to pull that hook there on the tree, and I'll drop some leaves, and we can make our way across. And this is going to be where the 5th crack is, so this is going to add up for Minikit number 4. So everything's now added up. No more out of order collectibles for the rest of the level. So yeah, smash that 5th crack and you'll get Minikit 4. Then we're going to proceed a little bit more with the level, take out some more fires. Then Golem's going to lead us over there, and we have to jump across to this island here. But before lighting up the dark spot, over on the left, smash the like Morgul spike with Aragorn. Then this like bone little like speedboat will appear, and then it's going to pan over to 2 bits of bone which weren't there before. So don't worry, they weren't there before, they just appeared. And we have to jump across them. So the first one's just back a little bit on that small island where one of the water pools was. Then backtrack a little bit more and off to the left there. I think that's where one of the cracks was there. And if you put the 2 bone bits together, it will assemble into a steering wheel. I don't really know how that happened, but I won't question it. But once you've assembled it, bring the wheel back to the ghost here, and then the boat will float out and push the Minikit over to us. So that is Minikit number 5. So we're now halfway through the Minikits. Then we're just going to finish up this area because that is it for this first area. But still a bunch more collectibles to be collected. So I'm just going to fill up some more water there, extinguish these fires, and then proceed through to the next area where we're actually going to start on the left here, snagging some studs. If you remember in story, we got those with our check studs. But anyways, we have to complete quite a bit of story before we can get to the next collectible. So if you are in a rush, do feel free to check out the video links in the description, and you can fast forward between those to get to whichever collectible you're in need of. But yeah, so you can just use that to get to the 10 Minikits, the treasure items, as fast as you want. So if you're only in need of, say, the Blacksmith Design, you can use the Blacksmith Design video link, and it'll take you straight to where you need to be. But anyways, once we make our way to, I think this is the 4th island, you'll notice a target over on the left on that tree there. Shoot it, and then this fancy umbrella will undrop, so pick it up, and that's going to be the 2nd treasure item. Of course, that's, you know, kind of the first one you're physically collecting in free play, but it's kind of the second one total, because, you know, there was the bucket at the beginning that we dug up. But then we're just going to proceed with a little bit more story. After we make our way across a few more islands, I'm going to make our way over to this large island. So pull out Legolas's bow, and in the back you'll notice a tree there, and it's actually got a target on it. It's kind of tricky to see, but use Legolas to shoot that target. Then the tree will topple over, and the Minikit will appear on it. So just make your way onto the tree and pick up Minikit number 6. Then, of course, just got a little bit more story to get through. And as you know, I do have all this story stuff sped up a fair amount. If you are in need of specific help with story, I do have a story video for this and all 18 levels, so feel free to check those out if you need to. But anyways, on the far right side of this island, before heading to the next one, you'll notice in the distance is a target on that tree in the back. Shoot it, and then these 3 targets will begin like popping out of the water. So use Legolas to shoot them, and this is very tricky. So I have some of this sped up because it did take me like longer than I'd like to admit to get this one, but just keep shooting at them. I tried different angles, so I head over here to the right and start shooting them, and I promise, yep, here you go, you got to slow down. So we get those last 2 there, pretty difficult one, but shoot all 3 of those targets. Doesn't really matter how long it takes, you're not under time limit, thankfully. And once you've got them, the Minikit will appear, and you can pick it up, and that is number 7. So of course, it's got a bit more story. Got to make our way across to this next island. Of course, we need to use Frodo to disguise himself as a bush, so we can hide from the Black Rider there. Then we're going to follow Golem across to this next island, where over on kind of the front right side, we're going to pull out Berserker and blow up that silver like barrel there, and then we can pick up a toy snake, which is the 3rd treasure item. So now we've got all those. Then we are actually going to use the toy snake to pull on that hook, so that works the same as Sam's rope. and then build up that bridge, head across, then over here on the right, smash those bushes, then we can pull on that strength handle to get inside to this little crevasse where we can smash through the shrubs and pick up Minikit 8 over on the right. Then over here in the same spot, use Mary, to fish out what ends up being a key here. Of course, make sure to, do it right, do it perfectly. Then pick up the key, bring it over to the chest over on the kind of back left side, open up the chest and snag the Blacksmith Design. So just 2 more Minikits left, and they are going to both be in the final area. If you remember where the Oliphants were. So we're just going to make our way up top there where Golem is, and he'll lead us into this final area. To start in the front left side, use Sam to dig up the Minikit there. So that's Minikit 9, and then just 1 more to go. So around the perimeter of the area, there are going to be 5 targets that you need to shoot, and they kind of pop up and down, so you need to time your shot. The first one was over there on the front left side, just to the left of the previous Minikit. Then a little further along is going to be the next one, that's number 2. Then we're just going to not worry about the Oliphants and just focus on the targets for now. The third one is there, as you can see, towards the back middle side. Then on the middle right side is going to be the 4th target. So again, make sure you're timing your shots right, because it can be easy to miss shoot or shoot a little off and then you'll miss it. But time it right, shoot that 5th target over here on the front right side, up top behind that rock there. And once you've got it, the Minikit will appear and pick it up, and that is it for this one. So we're just going to finish out the level. There's not too much left to go. We just have to get on top of the Oliphants, take out the enemies up top. Then once we've done that, we'll be taken away to the final totals, where we'll stack up a bunch of studs here. So crossing 7 million, that is great. Then we also did get, of course, the 10 Minikits, which are going to build up. What is it going to be? It is what is that? Oh yes, it's the dragon, of course, that the Black Rider was riding. Then we did get the 2 treasure items that we were missing from story. So that's nice. And then the Blacksmith Design Mithril Stud Mallet. That seems interesting. I'm sure we'll maybe find a use for that later. Who knows? And got a few more Mithril bricks to add to the pile. But I mean, besides that, that is going to wrap it up for level 8, the Dead Marshes free play here in LEGO The Lord of the Rings. We got through, had a great time, got the 10 Minikits, the 3 treasure items, the Blacksmith Design. I'm kind of fumbling my words, so I will bring this one to a close. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment if you've got any questions or anything like that. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one, and I will see you folks later. See everybody. Bye.